Log into your Softr account, and as soon as you do, you'll be greeted by the Softr dashboard, which is your central workspace for building and managing all of your applications. This is the command center for everything you'll do in Softr, whether you're creating a client portal, an internal tool, or a membership site. If you find this guide helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started exploring the dashboard so you can navigate the platform with confidence from day one. Once you've entered your credentials and hit enter, give the dashboard a moment to load completely. You'll know it's ready when you see the main interface with a clean, organized layout. Take a few seconds now to just look at everything in front of you. The design is meant to be intuitive, with a large central area that will show your content, and a prominent left navigation menu that contains the main sections of the platform. This left menu is your primary tool for getting around, so getting comfortable with it early on will save you a lot of time as you build. Think of it like the file cabinet for your entire project. Each drawer has a specific purpose. Go ahead and click on the home icon in that left navigation menu. This is your landing page every time you sign in, and it's designed to give you a quick overview of what's happening across your workspace. As the home page loads, review the information displayed. You'll likely see a summary of recent activity, like any changes made to your applications or databases, along with handy shortcuts and suggested actions. For a beginner, this is a great spot to check for any notifications or updates about your projects. It's essentially the activity feed and quick launch pad for your work. Once you've had a good look and noted what's there, return your attention to the left navigation menu. Next, click on Applications. This section holds the heart of your work. All the applications you have created or are currently building. The Applications page will show you a list or grid view of every project in your workspace. If you've already started building, browse through them here. You can click directly on any application to open it up and make edits, just like opening a document. For now, just click on one application to see what it looks like. Then feel free to close it or navigate back to the main applications list. The key takeaway here is location. This is where you manage, duplicate, or delete your soft projects. Knowing where your applications are stored means you can jump right back into building without searching. Now, click on Databases in the left menu. Wait a moment for this page to fully load as it connects to your data sources. The Databases page is where you manage all the information that powers your applications. You'll see a list of any databases you've already connected, such as Airtable, Google Sheets, or Softr as built-in data storage. If you have any tables or data sources available, browse through them to see how the columns and records are structured. Understanding this section is crucial because your applications pull their dynamic content directly from these databases. If you ever need to update user information, add new products, or change any data in your app, this is the page you'll visit. After you've explored a bit, return to the navigation menu once more. Let's move on to Workflows. Click on Workflows and wait for the page to load. This is where the magic of automation happens. You'll be able to review any existing automation workflows that you or your team have set up. If you don't have any yet, that's perfectly fine. The page will show you how to create your first one. Observe how workflows can help automate repetitive tasks, like sending a welcome email when a new user signs up, updating a database record when a form is submitted, or notifying your team of new activity. For a beginner, the value here is immense. Workflows save you hours of manual work. Even if you don't build one now, seeing this section gives you the awareness that you can tie actions together without any coding. When you're done reviewing, head back to the dashboard. Next, click on Forms. This section lets you create and manage forms that collect information from your users, such as signups, order details, or feedback. Review the Forms page to see if any forms already exist in your workspace. If your workspace is brand new, it will likely be empty, but now you know exactly where to go to build your first one. Familiarize yourself with this location because forms are a primary way you'll interact with your audience and gather data. The process of creating them is straightforward, and having a dedicated section keeps them organized separately from your other content. Once you've had a look, return to the navigation menu. Click on Favorites. This is a personalized section that helps you save time. Review any applications, workflows, or resources that have been marked as favorites by you or your team. If nothing has been added yet, just note that this section will populate as you start saving items for quick access. The beauty of favorites is that it acts like a bookmark bar for your most used pieces of the platform. As you build more complex projects, you'll find yourself using this section to jump directly to a specific app or database without digging through menus. Keep it in mind as a tool to streamline your daily workflow. Finally, click on Integrations. Wait for this page to load fully as it connects to external services. Here you can browse the available third-party services and data source connections that can be linked to your Softr workspace. You'll see options for payment gateways like Stripe, analytics tools, communication platforms, and more. Reviewing this page gives you a sense of just how expandable Softr can be. You can connect it to the other tools you already use, turning your application into a central hub. When you're finished exploring, return to the home page. Now, spend a few minutes switching between each section of the left navigation menu. Practice opening Home, then Applications, then Databases, then Workflows, and so on. Click back and forth until you become comfortable moving around the platform. The goal is to build muscle memory for where each feature lives. When you're in the middle of building an application, you don't want to hunt for the right menu. You want to instinctively know that Databases is right there, Workflows is one click down, and Integrations is at the bottom. This simple exercise of clicking through each section a couple of times will make your entire experience faster and less frustrating. You've now successfully completed a full tour of the Softr dashboard. By familiarizing yourself with each section of the left navigation menu, you've built a mental map of where to find your projects, manage your data, set up automations, collect user information, favorite important resources, and connect to external tools. The benefit is that you can now start building your applications with confidence, knowing exactly where to go for every task. As a next step, try creating a simple test application or exploring the template library to see what's possible. If you ever get lost, just come back to this video or revisit the dashboard tour. Thanks for sticking with me. Happy building in Softr.